And good evening everybody, welcome back to another playthrough of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, live and exclusive here to YouTube. I am your host Swishbone for the remainder of the evening. For those of you who've never seen this channel before, it's all about having fun, live let's plays, taking things nice and smooth, cracking bad jokes, and generally just having a laugh together. For those of you who've been here before, whether it's for previous parts of the stream, perhaps you were here for Persona 3 FES, maybe you were there for Song of Memories, Danganronpa V3, Steins Gate, or many of the other streams I've done in the past, archives are available on the channel for your viewing pleasure at any time. A huge welcome back to all of you, because without you, there is no stream. And well, at the end of the last stream, we found ourselves on the edge of Ginza, where we fought Trumpeter. And boy, was he difficult. But it was fun. I enjoyed the fight, nonetheless. Now, before we go anywhere, we are supposed to be carrying on that little route to find out what's going on at the Yurakcho station. However, I actually want to go back to the Labyrinth of Amala, and I'm going to explain why. Essentially, while I was having my extra day between streams, because as I stipulated in the description, I made an error on the last stream and said I would have been on last night when I scheduled for tonight. I'll talk more about why later on. But while I was basically found myself with plenty of time to kill doing not very much, I thought I'd come and explore the Labyrinth of Amala. Now, when I was in here, I started messing around in the second chambers when I came across an item. The item is a rather important one. It's called the Black Visor, and it says a visor that allows its wearer to see through the darkness of time. And there was a ghost in the room which said, "Look at the tombstones," while wearing this. So we're going back into the network, because I'm curious to whether they've got any Easter eggs there. On the stream already in the chat is Queen saying, "Hi, good evening to you, how are you doing? I hope you're feeling well." And needless to say, we're going to go down the dome tunnels now to explore the first area of the Amala network, because I want to find these gravestones with this item I found. Yeah, this is a bit like, this is a bit like an acid trip, this, it must be said. I've got to remember that I can't be looking at my computer screen while doing this. I need to be using my big screen. So that's why I'm looking away from you all now. It's not because I don't want to see you. It's because I need to make sure I see what the hell I'm doing. Oh, I missed it. That's annoying. And 236 marker with a chakra drop. I'm not going to say no to a free chakra drop. Meanwhile, in terms of health, took a couple of blows, but yeah, nothing too serious, it's all fine. So say this was the area we first opened up thanks to the sword, the Capote of Matador. Now, so I think it might be that circular room there, actually, where I want to go. Yeah, it is. It's a circular room right off to the right. I really should cast Estima. I'll do that in a second. Oh. Okay. You got given a press turn and you chose to run away because you're a coward. Right, before I go any further, I want to... Ah, it's fine. I was just keeping an eye on the dates, because if it was going to be close to the new cycle, there'd be no point casting Estima, because it had reset. Now, why use Estima? Because it gets rid of annoying battles that I don't want to have. Very little reward in terms of experience, and quite a lot of time taken in terms of grinding. So this is one of the tombstone rooms, and I'm curious. It's inscribed, "Here lies Fornius. Will you put on the black visor?" Yes, I will. You recall the battle against Fornius. Oh! Oh, it allows you to refight the fights! Oh, that's interesting! That's really interesting! The inscription on the tombstone changed. Oh. Record of Fornius defeated in 3 turns. Ah, so it's basically like a way to challenge how quickly you've beaten the past demons. Oh, that's kind of cool, that. Meanwhile, on the street, Snowbeaver asking, how's it going? Indeed, it's going absolutely fine, mate. How are you doing? And meanwhile, Avian, yep, you say you've made it, and you're asking, are we in the past? No, allow me to explain. Basically, while I was off stream, I decided to come back to the Amala network, and I found an accessory in one of the areas of this dungeon. And it essentially, if I get it up now on my screen, it's called the Black Visor. And essentially it says it's a visor that lets you see through the darkness of time. A ghost in the area said, use it on the tombstones. So I just did, and it seems that it basically allows you to refight the right. So here's Troll. Will I put on the Black Visor? Yes, I will. Yep. And this was the one who was basically, I believe, he absorbed ice, from what I remember. But there's an easy way to check it. Oh, it won't tell me, that's annoying. Okay, no big deal. It's not really a way of gaining the experience or mana, because having fought Fornius, it gave me almost nothing. So I mean, the Maca rewards are almost useless. Now it makes me wonder though, if you do that for every single one of them, if you get some like more special secrets. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly go back out of this area completely, because I think I may have found a way to get out of the next Kalpa. You know, when I got stuck in that maze in the underground, I may, when I was doing an offline grind, have found a path. And if that's the case, we're going to take it, and we're going to get out of here. But first, I'm going to have a sip of coffee. It might be different against some of the more challenging bosses, Avium. Don't get me wrong, this is the first Kalpa, so it's the early bosses. Maybe if I can do the same thing in like the second, the third or the fourth Kalpa, we might get more experience, we might get more Maca. Who knows? But we're going to start by doing a bit more of the Amala network, because I get the feeling, with Trumpeter saying on the last stream that he was the last fiend, I get the feeling there's a few I've missed and they might well be hiding in the Amala network. Which makes sense, because you remember when we first explored it, one of the ghosts was saying there's no fiends around here. So it makes me think there's other fiends hiding in the Amala network, and if that's the case, I want to find them. I want to return them. And who knows, I might even be able to get a way to fuse them. Now, I'm going to quickly save my game, because there'll be a save point back here. I mean, looking at my health-wise, yeah, I wouldn't have any real danger, I'm not going to bother. I was going to say, do I go back and use the fountains, but then again, I suppose I've got a Ginza, it only takes me 2 seconds. I'll do it that way. But what have you all been up to anyway in the absence? Because I did all confuse you, don't forget, I do apologise. That on the last stream, I said I was going to be broadcasting last night, and I wasn't, because I'm a clot. So why did I take an extra day off? Because today I had a second interview. When I said that I had that job interview lined up, went in, gave it my all, and I was expected to hear some feedback around about Thursday of last week. So I'm like, okay, fair enough, you know, I've either got it or I've not. It's just the way it goes. I came into my work computer to find a calendar invite out of nowhere saying second interview, and apparently it was too close to call between myself and another candidate. So we've technically had an unofficial job showdown, so to speak. So it'll be interesting to see who's come out on that one, who's got the role. I mean, I'm still feeling quite proud of myself, because normally if you get given feedback for not being successful, you just get given the feedback and that's the end of it. So to actually be told you're being invited back for what's basically a mano a mano to determine who gets the role, I've got to have done something right, so that's good news. There's development there either way, we'll see where it goes. And again, I keep getting the flash on my software to say the amber and the red for broadcasting, so do keep telling me, people, if the broadcast is dropping out at all. Because it looks fine on my preview finder, But that's on my computer. I don't know if it's picking up different between the YouTube one. For some strange reason, that's been happening of late more than usual, and I don't really know why. Oh, I didn't see that one coming, did I? Yeah, not wise. Punching these things is fine if you get it right, but if you get it wrong, you get hurt. Just like that. Oh, what the... Ah, okay, that's why. I missed a load of maca here and I've got injured. This is a very bad run. Now, I managed to get 100 maca at the end though, so it's all fine. But I imagine that's pretty much caused quite a bit of damage to... it's enough for Queen Marb to give us a Medea, I suppose, so let's do it that way. And awesome, it's looking fine. That's great to know. Nice one, Queen. Glad to hear it. Ah, excellent. Yep, as I say, Avian, fingers crossed, that's my approach as well. Absolutely. That's all we can really do. Cross our fingers and see what happens. I mean, the good thing is it's a role that's internal to where I'm working, so it's not like I'm going to face a massive upheaval either way, whether successful or not successful. Now, I believe it's that, yeah, I need to get to that one on the right, because what I want to do is, you see there, I've finally got a key that allows me to get through that room. I didn't have that before. And to drop down, I'm pretty sure I need to use the... what's the directly south drop down point from here? And look at that. You see, door is locked. Would you use the moon key? Yes, I will. So that's what I found. I found the key that essentially allows me to move forward through the dungeon a little bit faster. Now, do you remember when there was a room somewhere around here where there was constant gas chambers? I'm wondering if that's one of those where you just need to suck it up and get through, and you might get something at the end of it. I might give that a try at some point. But as you can see, I'm on the other side of some plexiglass here. If I jump down, that was the door that was locked. But I've now got the key. I found it in my offline play. Demons grow restless at your presence. Oh no! Anyway! And as you can see, there's a ladder down. And that's the other side of one of the glass things. Now that ghost, by the way, it's the ones that transport you back to the network for quite a bit of money and free healing. But I've just come from the network, so let's see what's down here then. It's another dome tunnel with a red door. And I think we've got a viewfinder to see the creepy old man and the old lady. Yes, I will. I've not seen them in ages. Yep, flash of his face on there, so we're definitely triggered him. Much obliged. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks a lot. I see you are making steady progress in recovering the menorahs. By the way, did you not encounter a large number of souls in this realm? They are the imprints of humans in your former world who were purified by death. Even after drifting to the farthest reaches of Amala, they still cannot let go of the past. Many of them were involved with a man you've met. Well, it could be Hijiri, it could be Hikawa, it could be Isamu. And it could be you, creepy old man. Could also be Raido, actually, because I've not seen him for a while. Raido Kuzunoha has been out of the story for a long time, and I'm suspicious of that. I'm very suspicious of that. Ah, but I called it as Hikawa, so I was still right. A man by the name of Hikawa? He is the one who led your world to destruction. I know. I was there. As were you when you turned me into a demi-fiend. Why are you telling me this? We already know. We've been paying attention. Yeah. Meanwhile, Queen, yeah, I agree with you. He doesn't look so little these days, does he? He's definitely got bigger. You stand here as the result of his acts in the former world. Meanwhile, Bahamut jumping in saying, hey, here for your 15 minutes of relative peacefulness among demons. So you're the other side, are you? You're the demon hunter rather than the demon summoner, eh? Well, how are you doing, Bahamut? You enjoying yourself? Keeping yourself going? Nice and smooth? Hope you're doing well. And as you say, Avian, yet we had a front row seat. We're literally on the rooftop watching the world blow up. We knew. I commend you for making it this far. I wish to tell you something that you, as a human, would not otherwise have learned. About his past and what caused the conception. The Ring of Gaia's headquarters. This is where it all started. They were a group who absorbed all forms of doctrine, for they believed they could discover the truth from chaos. Ah, so you had a super busy time at work, Bahamut, and it's going to be like that for the next few months, is it? Well, I imagine you're one of the seasonal peak traders then. I mean, mine is pretty much all year round, so mine's constant demand. But even within that cult, he was regarded as a heretic. Yes, I am referring to the man who changed your destiny, and that of the world. He firmly believed that his ideal could not be found in reality. That it could only be brought about by his own hand. And ultimately, he reached beyond the scope of mankind and plotted the creation of the world. Fate is drawn to a strong will, it seems. So we're going kind of like the Library of Alexandria approach here. He's gone into the Forbidden Library and found knowledge. Wouldn't be the first time that trope's been visited. And Avian, yep, you say your job's super busy all year long. As such, he uncovered a crucial method to make his plot a reality. This was the scripture of Miroku, buried deep within the ring's library. That's edgy as hell, isn't it? Well, the hairstyle and the light. And then the Amala pod.
経典を手にすることで、アマラの天輪湖を元の世界に復元させました。
Ah, so you work for a health insurance company at Bahamut, so you get a lot of renewals from the government programs. That makes sense, yeah, I understand that. With the scripture in his possession, he reconstructed the spinning drum of Amala. Don't meddle with what you don't understand. By deciphering the symbols on the drum, he gained access to the Amala network universe. And learned of the conception, the fated destruction of the world. That incident at the park followed shortly thereafter. You see, for certain creation to be possible after the conception, certain preparations were necessary. Thus the demons which he summoned were unleashed, and a bloody act of carnage ensued. This is a man who decided to take control of the inevitable, the death and rebirth of the world. The Gaians and the Messians? Really? The Gaians and the Messians? This sounds like 1990s fanfiction. Which I did not write. No. I never wrote anything like that. Honest. I definitely didn't write anything like that. Of course, there were those among the Gaians who opposed him, and the Messians tried to stop him as well. But he eliminated both threats at once, with the power of his demons. And yes, even you work for the banks dealing with funding mortgages. Well, I know the stress of getting a mortgage. I had to sort one out this year, and it was... yeah, quite awkward to say the least. And Retail Queen, I've been there and done it, whereas I now work for an international insurer. And that can be very, very annoying at times, but it's also really rewarding. Wouldn't change it for the world. We were there. Get to the point. With all opposition removed, he watched silently as the conception took place. It was just as foretold in the scripture of Miroku. No, just as he planned after unraveling its prophecy. The assembly of Nihilo was also formed at that time to aid him in creation. That is what happened in Tokyo. And ouch, yeah, you were the front desk person at an urgent care centre, Bahamut. I feel your pain. I feel it deep in my soul. The conception occurred as he planned. and now creation will follow.
しかしそれがこの先どうなるのかまだ未来は定まってはいません
However, the future is not set. We have yet to see what will
繰り
happen.
返される創世の輪から解き放たれることもあると
Perhaps the world can even be freed from the perpetual cycle of
私
creation.
どもは信じてあなたを見守っていましょう
We have faith in you, and will continue to watch you. So, previously on Shin Megami Tensei 3, around about episode 1, that's what I've just recapped for you all. I'm sorry? Oh, hello. Why is Arabaki floating in the background over there? Right, bear with me a second. I'm going to make sure we're all healed. Because I get the feeling that Arabaki might well be a fight here. I see thou art in anticipation. There needeth not be reason to hide it. About that. I understand thy joy. I cannot suppress mine own. As another friend to drink mead with, I shall tell thee something interesting. If thou takest purple maca in succession, thine earnings shall be even more. Try and strikest anything you can. I have amassed much wealth that way. Oh, okay. Basically, he's told me how to potentially get some more money. I'm not complaining. I said on a previous stream, screw the humans, I'm living with the demons. This is why. They've given me good stuff, they're telling me how to make money. Every human wants to fucking kill me. The humans can fuck off. I'm in bed with the demons. I'm going to the demon side. Okay, I'm going to look away because I need to look at my big screen for this, people, so I do apologise. But you should be able to still hear me quite clearly. No, that didn't work. Ah, so this is very, very difficult. I can't hit those ones. You can't hit them. I think it's basically telling me that some of these will give you cash, like I've already figured out. God, this one's hard. Yeah, we're going to be dead here if this carries on. I reckon we're going to be in critical condition. I obtained 13 maca and got very badly hurt. Hello. Third Kalpa. There's 3 torch periods and we're in very bad condition. Look at that! 1 health. 1. Fortuitously, I should have Titania with Medea arm. Thank you. That's nice and simple. Oh. The flames of the menorah's sovereignty started to flicker wildly. How did I know this was going to happen? You can feel the presence of a terrifying demon. I can only assume it lets you get down to 1 HP and that's as low as you... Oh, White Rider! Well met, you who were once human. The moment you stepped into this labyrinth, the wheel of fate began to spin. Time is a loop that repeats itself. However, we served the fallen angel in order to rise above that fate. And right there, Avian, is proof of your theory, I think. They served the fallen angel. In other words, they serve Lucifer. I'm hoping it's not the Reaper, Bahamut. I really don't want the Reaper to be in this game. You wish for the same thing, do you not? We know thou art on a quest to retrieve the menorahs. We, the 4 horsemen, possess what thou seekest. Well, so far you've been 3 of you, so who's the 4th? Thine they shall be, if thou canst triumph over us. Meanwhile, Arrested Jack jumping in, asking how everyone's doing. All absolutely fine, mate. How are you? Glad you're doing grand. Keep it going for the rest of the week. That's what we should be doing. And here's Pale Rider. Wild card. You have conquered a number of deaths to reach here. Whether it be you or one of us. It is our master's wish that one fiend survive this battle over the menorahs. And when his wish comes true, he shall make the decision to lead his army to the final battle. So it seems, in other words, if I get all the menorahs, I'm going to basically unleash Lucifer. I'd be quite happy to unleash Lucifer on the likes of Hikawa and Hijiri, so I'm fine with this. Do you have the resolve to face us? Even if it may cost you what is left of your humanity. Oh, I'm ready. You can forget. I'm definitely ready. Very well. This is just the answer we were expecting. Then show us the strength that our master stakes our fate on. We, the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, shall await you in the Vortex world. Oh. What? Oh, I've got to fucking find them in the Vortex. Oh, what? Come on! You fucking cowards! You cowards! Get off your horse and fight me! Get back here! No worries, Mohammed. You got to return to your duties. Not a problem at all. So I should still be about. So if you're on here in an hour, I'll see you then. The fucking cowards! The fucking there was 4 of them. There was 4 and 4. What's the problem? As for who's a coward and why, Queen, I'll tell you exactly who's a coward and why. Those 4 horsemen, they wouldn't fight me. I've got to find them somewhere in the Vortex world. So, they're on the world map somewhere. Where? I don't know. You tell me. I'm just going to Eastern flunk my way through this and get back to the top. Although I might have no choice. I might have to actually pay to use their services to get out. Yeah, because there was no exit on that side. That's annoying. So I'm going to have to pay... It's not going to cost me 500 Maka. The beauty of it is that I'm going to be fully healed at least. But I've definitely not... Your wallet feels really light. It's about 3,500 Maka. It's very expensive. But I'm here. Now, what it is, once I've got the menorah and I can unlock the door, that's when I'll be able to go back through there and use that chute. So, for now, I guess it's back to the overworld and try and track down wherever these demons are hiding, I suppose. We'll start out with Ginza, because Ginza's got quite a few easy enemies there. I get the feeling that it's going to be randomly on the overworld. You know, when we had like say Trumpeter showed up in the tunnels, for instance, we had Hellbiker on the highway. It'll be the same kind of gig, just going around certain points, and there they'll be. So at least we've had some extra story content. Well, no, we haven't. We were told what happened at the start of the game again. With the only context being that Hikawa was part of some religious set. Oh, the flames of menorah. Oh. Okay, there's one in Ginza. Alright, let's find out who it is. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. One's come straight to me. And they got straight to... That's... Why? We meet again, wild card. It is the will of the menorahs. Longing for a single owner, they call out to each other and bring us together. If you could defeat all the fiends and reunite the menorahs, then so you should. But if you lack the strength to do so, then you will fall by my arrow. Here we go! Attack me, you coward! I will not allow defending! Ah, right. Okay, it's called Virtues. That's interesting. Ah, okay. Well, I can actually say I can use Rakunda on them as well. Make them waste a turn. Because I've already lowered their defense. I could have tried using Mamadou then, I just realised that, but never mind. Ah, Mamadou. Let's try that. Interesting. Oh, I know why that'll have been. I know exactly why. I know exactly why that had happened. They cast Makara Khan. I've just remembered. I was just thinking to myself, why did that hit us so hard? And now I've remembered. Right, okay, let's this time... that's not likely to work. Right, they had 2 turns already and now they've got 6 turns. That's annoying. Oh, that caused serious damage. But not enough to be in too much of a risk. So, for now, that'll help. I'll use Warcry. Couple of these and that'll sort us out with not a problem at all. Right, and I'm going to do that one more time. It's expensive, but it takes them way down. Got a lot of turns, but it seems strange. He's only summoning 2 of them. So it might be better just to focus on attacking him and causing enough damage to make him spam the diorama. Because by doing that, it will actually take away... And I can keep using Secunda as well to take the evasion down. So that's probably a good idea, actually. Oh, nice. That was good. That's well timed. And we got another critical for that too, which is awesome. They'll probably be at maximum limit, so I used the thingy Warcry twice. So far, them using that move's actually working to my advantage because I'm dodging it. And thanks to debuffs, this is doing nearly 1,000 damage a turn. There we go. We can go on auto attack now. So once again. Oh, Kuka Fallon's leveled up in the background. That's awesome. Now, increases negotiation rate. The problem is, he's not getting any negotiation skills, so it's kind of pointless. So I'm going to have to let it go, which is a shame, because it's a nice move. The Menorah of Compassion. Apparently that was compassionate people. Yeah. So that battle was more annoying than anything. Once I managed to get the debuffs in, it wasn't so bad. It proves that Secunda is such a useful move in this game. Secunda did all the difference there. Because by debuffing their accuracy and their evasion rate, it meant that a lot of the deadly moves were missing. and we were also able to hit them relatively easily. So now makes me wonder if we're going to possibly have one in Ikebukuro, one in Yoyogi Park maybe, one in Shibuya. So what I'll do is I'll quickly save my game, now that I've got that here. Because he was constantly summoning the angels, there was no point killing them. One of the most annoying tropes that you find in a lot of games is when a boss has the ability to have endless goons. And they're not strong, they're not a threat, they're just annoying. And you know what you can do, you can't get rid of them. It's really a problem that you find in a lot of the action games. You know, if you play like the Batman Arkham games or the Spider-Man games, where there's a point where there's an endless wave of enemies and you can't do anything unless the boss is gone. Right, so here we are in Ikebukuro. I want to see if there's anyone knocking around here.
Chiaki's our leader now. She's an Eric goes to knows the domino will, and with it his unyielding might. Time to cut loose and raise hell.
While I've got the chance, actually, I'm going to quickly register my demons. Yeah, I'll register all of these. I'm just going to do a quick run around in Ikebukuro to see if there's an enemy here. If not, it might be on the world map. Because I'd like to find them. And defeat them. Of course, I could make this much easier for myself by casting a Stoma. I keep forgetting to do that. I mean, to be fair, it got us an Onyx, so it was kind of worth it, because at least we've got a decent gem. I've got tons of those gems now, I've not used them for anything, I really should. Right, it looks like we're not going to have any dice here, unless there's one inside the headquarters for Mantra. But for now, I'm going to go back to Ginza, and I'm going to go back to the world map out there and go and explore the map. Yep. No real danger, no threat. No rush. Ah, right, I've just seen the cycles just changed, so I'm going to cast the Stoma now. Right, I wonder if there's one possibly in Asakusa now, I think about it, because the demons invaded there. So let's try Asakusa. Or Asakusa. It's one that I don't like pronouncing the Japanese way, because it's a real tongue twister. It's one of the few words in the English, one of the few words I'm aware of where it's got tons more vowels than consonants. So if you're ever in a trivia quiz where they ask you, say a word that has more vowels than consonants, Asakusa is a good choice. Also, at some point, we are going to go back to the Puzzle Boy, and we are going to finish it. But not tonight. Yeah, it looks like the inside of the town doesn't hold anything new. Just going to quickly explore around here. What's in here? Oh, this was that secret room, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember now, there was nothing here. This was where that crazy mannequin, the one that was a serial killer, was hiding. Can't remember his name, actually. I should do, but I forgot it. Actually, Avian, no, I didn't go back for it, and I need to find out exactly where it was. I know it was in the, it was in that temple of theirs, which I can get to quite quickly. So I'll tell you what, I might as well go and explore it now while I've got the chance. Because I like my loot. And thanks to Estimate, should be able to cast it, and therefore find ourselves in a position where it's easy to use. So let's go and do that right now. Thanks for the reminder. I'll pay 50 Maka. It means that I'm guaranteed to have maximum casts. I want Mifunashiro, that's it. As we go deeper into the network. Apologies, I was just looking at my wall socket because I noticed that my computer was showing an icon which made me think it wasn't plugged in. But it was. So here we are, where all the dead mannequins have been left behind. And I say, thanks to the ability to cast Estima, we can do exploring for these quite easily. See if there is any loot that's been missed. Nah, it's not that. Oh. It'd help if I navigated the turns properly, wouldn't it? It'd be much easier if I actually navigated the turns as they're supposed to be. I mean, if it's just before I fought the angels, then it's going to be right in the centre. Because that was right at the base of the area, so that's fine. See, it wasn't a big dungeon, to be fair. It was quite a decent sized one. So here we go. Let's go oh, Shikioji, it turns out, is not lower level than us. Right, okay. Oh, we got one of them shocked, which is useful, because I can just go Miragidine. Oh, for God's sake, won't you guys just die? I'm pretty sure this won't work. Yeah, it's blocked, I thought it was. I'm not going to argue with 700 experience, though. Right, let's get looking, because this is about the area where we fought the angels. So let's get exploring here, see if there's every cranny, and there is every nook, every cranny, see if there is a hidden chest. If there isn't, well, it's no big deal. I've gained some experience. So I don't mind if it's if we're exploring and we find something. That was oh, no one is here. Oh, I wanted to see if there's anything behind it, like a hidden wall, but apparently not. How annoying! How infuriating! The demons grow restless at my presence. Oh no! Anyway. Let's go deep inside just to be sure. Might as well rule it out, Adrian, because at the end of the day, you might have spotted something I missed. And if that's the case, then fine. And I would be very appreciative. So there's the chest there. We got that one. So you see here, we've got like a lot of areas here we've not explored. So this is why I thought I might as well check it out. Because there might well be a chest on one of the upper levels. Yeah, I thought it might be a Shikioji. And he got the initiative. The cheeky monster. You cheeky little swine. You can pass your turn. And then Miragidine. Burn it. So let's go take a look. Up and round here, there's a mannequin who's probably not going to be responsive. Didn't think so. Okay. Right, in that case then. Down here is a load of areas with missing mannequins. Well, that's annoying. Experience is good at least. Oh. How are you still alive? Go on, fuck off. I won't mind, but because they block physical, you can't just tank through them. Hang on, that's the wrong line. That's the wrong way. The only one by the ladder was the box I'd already picked up. I've already opened it and examined it, unless there was one on the other side. Which it... Ah! I see. It's, yeah, very well spotted. That's literally right off the edge of the camera. That's very well spotted. Extremely well done. That's a really well hidden chest. Excellent eye for spotting that one, Avian. Maybe it is called cheating, Queen. Yes, maybe they've seen the way I play the game and just gone, we can do that as well. It's not quite the Mexican hat dance, this one, because I can't run around it in a circle. So we're kind of having to do a very strange stop and start one for this. But we are a team. We get things done. I'd say tremendous eye spotting that. Really tremendous. There we go. So it's full Magtama, and we're going to get a diamond. Nice. Rare gems. That's good. Helpful for obtaining certain demons and items in certain stores. Ginza, for instance. One of the many places that trades jewels. And because we're here, I don't even have to run back. I can literally just go like that, which makes things even easier. So it was very, very much worth coming down here. Very much worth coming back. So why have I chose to go to Ginza? Because I want to explore the older world out there. See if it's potentially they're all in one area. I'm not saying they will be, but it's just an idea. And I know me having an idea is dangerous. I'm aware of that. You don't need to tell me, people. So that's good. Let's quickly go into the bar. See if anyone's hanging around having a drink. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so it's that large at the diet building. Of course, for those of us who've played through Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal, know how important the diet building is, but I don't want to say anymore because I don't want to spoil Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal. Or Persona 5 Strikers. So you can see here, this is one of the places that does jewels. And because of the jewels, you can see there, you get a chakra pot. Great chakra, which costs 2 diamonds to get. The Soma Droplet, Balm of Rising, Megiddo Rock, the Pot of Death. So this is where we can get some really useful items like Tetrarcha Rocks. They're not bad, actually. But it's the things like these, the Megidola rocks and everything else. Now, I'm going to save them for now, purely because I don't quite need them at this moment. I'm one of those, I always hoard supplies. I always have a habit of doing that. How many times on my previous... Like, when I did Persona 3 FES, for example, my final fight, I must have had something silly like 12 Soma. Could have used them throughout many other challenges in that game. Did I? Nope. No, I did not. Demons grow restless in my presence. Oh, no, they don't. I am... Well, actually, not to be fair, the demons here are not difficult. Famous last words. That's going to come back to bite me now I've said that. Yep, they'll be saying don't go on the don't go on the freeway, and I'm like, whatever. Oh, it's just these geezers. You can use that all you want, it's not going to matter. Oh, we've got someone poisoned. Yep, limit reached, I thought so. 2 casts was enough. That was easy, but I do need to very quickly take a disc poison. I think I've got loads of item ones. I've got 53. I'd rather use items than magic. So aside from the poison that I got by having the initiative, that was easy. That's unopened loot. Excuse me? Unopened loot? Unopened loot? On my world map? I don't think so. Get back here! Unopened loot. How disgraceful! Well. Right, I think I'll have to cast a Stoma now just to get rid of these fights because they're annoying. Let me see where the calendar's up to first. Right, we've literally just gone to the new moon, so now. Now I'm going to cast it because I've got the maximum. I guess it's not that easy to find. Supposedly demons with a lucky find skill can pick up items just by walking around outside. I've been trying to emulate that. I mean, I could use the treasure, but it's not really working. Yeah, you raise a fair point. If I've got Estima, I should use Queen Marb, because she's got lucky find. There we go. And she's found me a pearl straight away. If I'm using Estima, I might as well use her. Obtained a Soma droplet. Nice. I'm happy with that. Can I get through here? No, I can't. So back the way we came. So by that detour, I got a Soma droplet and I got a pearl. I'm not going to argue with that. That's awesome. Demons grow restless. Oh. A bead of life. So, I mean, that's just fantastic. And yes, okay, it means that my Baido Shingun has not got anything equipped. But for now, I can just take advantage because I'm on the world map. Let's say, I don't know what that diamond is that's glowing in the right. I don't know if that's meant to be telling me that there's, like, you know, dangerous enemies nearby or something. Because it randomly changes and I don't know why. That might be part of the clue for what I'm looking for now, think about it. So, there we go, and she's found me a muscle drink. That's not as useful, but I'll take it. It's better than a kick up the bottom. And so this is just cheap. But I'm so cheap, I won't even tip a canoe, so that's okay. Right. So they're definitely not around here. Okay. I'm going to go back to another town. I'm going to try and go to the Shibuya area. Just to see if I can find the demon. I'm going to explore the towns. Meanwhile, Queen Marb has found me a pearl. So that's 2 pearls that I found now. This is why Lucky Find and Estimate is brilliant. Because you can literally find stuff. And yes, it costs MP. But if you're near an area where you can recharge at one of the fountains, it's going to cost you nothing. It's potentially a way to farm items. You know, without having to go into fights or anything like that. Of course, it's all about how long the cycle lasts for and how good your timing is. Just do a quick navigation of Ginza just to see if there's anything around here. Right, now that demons grow restless at our presence, I'm going to use Estima again. But I'm also going to quickly return Queen Mab to the path. Quickly return her to the stock. And resummon Baidao Shingun. Just so I don't have to use a turn as the Demi-Fiend in battle, switching her out with somebody. Because it wouldn't be the most efficient use of my movement. So we're going to try Shibuya. That's where we're going to try next. Before I do it though, I'm going to quickly take advantage of the fountain. Just so I can replenish the SP for Picasa. Or Pisaka even. Oh. Turns out there's quite a few of us I could do with a refill. So I might as well take it anyway. Nice relaxing stream so far tonight, hasn't it, people? We've literally chilled out, we've gone and explored the Amala network, and then we've had a fight with a fiend. I just want to know where they all are, and I really want to avoid looking them up online. I don't want to do that. I'd like to find them in the wild. Now that I think about it, could one of them be in the Shinjuku Medical Center? I've not been back there. I've not been back in the Shinjuku Medical Center, have I? Maybe. Possibly. I'm also going to quickly go down to the other side of here. I'm avoiding you. Last time I talked to you, you crashed my game. You punk.
Teenagers these days, they get strange names for just about anything. Take that dance hall, for example. What do they call it? A club?
That's oddly enough, I've not been back to the club in some time. I might go down there just out of curiosity. We demons are affected by Kagatsuchi. When it's full, we become agitated and cannot speak well. We also become aggressive and prevent enemies from escaping. It's dangerous when Kagatsuchi is brightest. Remember that, or else. If you say so. So far, I've been okay, mate. Personally. I'm gonna go down to the club, out of curiosity. Morbid curiosity wants me to go back down there. It was Nakamata wanted me to do something to her. From memory. And they do say if you want information, the club's a good place to go. God, listen to this music.
What?
Oh, well, fuck you then. There's a temple north of Ueno that's sealed up. I heard that Bishamonten is the one responsible for it. Ah, Bishamonten. I remember him.
I heard there's a demon calling itself the Emperor of Kabukicho.
Ooh, Emperor of Kabukicho, eh? Okay.
I hear it's a good idea to fuse my time with demons. At least that's what the guy Rags said.
I heard some dudes at the edge of town are trying to hold a Sabbath. They do this whenever Kaguchichi's full. What was it they kept saying? We'll summon the longest, strongest demon? Something wrong with him if you ask me. Right, so... the DJ's totally into it, yeah, because the DJ looks really into it there. Well, they just mentioned, oh god, Kabukicho. Someone calling themselves the Emperor or something. And that sounds like it could be a demon. I'm not going to put it back on here because the enemies are so weak I should be able to run through them. Should be in the keyword. Famous last words in a Megaten game. That's what these games are known by affectionately, by the way. They're known by the title Megaten. As in, like, you know, Megami Tensei. I'm going to go back to the Shinjuku Medical Center. Purely in case one of the demons is hiding there. For some reason, because I've not been back there in ages, it's got me thinking there might be one. I can access that from the other side. I've not been down that road. I'm curious if there's anything there, in that dead end. I'm going to have to go and explore it sometime. While I'm here, I'm going to quickly go around the Yoyogi Park. I'm not expecting there to be a demon here, but you never know. Sorry, Pixie. Sorry, not sorry. I'm totally not sorry about that. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything here, unfortunately. I prefer Yuko. To who? Who do you prefer Yuko to? Oh, go on, what have you got to say?
That chase got me simping pretty hard.
Who gave you simping? Was that in the original game back in 2003? Was simping a thing back then? I don't remember people saying simping at that period. I heard there's a beautiful woman waiting around somewhere at the side of the park. I'm pretty cute. No! Not saying that out loud! No! Well, let's talk about a pretty lady showing up. If anything, she's probably a monster here to eat us. Sounds like a recipe for another terrible thing to happen to me. He's probably not wrong. You know. Got a revival bead for that, so that's good. Oh, hello! You can feel the presence of a terrifying demon! I mentioned there might be one in Yoyogi Park, and I was right. Okay, this is not who I expected. You worked so hard to get the Yahiro no Himorogi, yet you simply gave it away. I suppose it's understandable, since your heart is set more on chaos than creation. But there is one obstacle you've yet to overcome. Right, cup in hand. I wonder if this could be Mother Harlow. Normally on the head of a load of snakes, but I've always seen her carrying a cup. Yeah, I'm right, it's Mother Harlow.
獣を従えて現るマザーハーロットを相手に
And that is I, the Mother Harlot, subjugator of the beast that rules all men.
You who were once demon, a human and now possess a demon's body. Do you wish for a demon's heart, even if you will be bound to despair and impenetrable darkness?
Very well. Then bear to me the darkness in your heart, and relinquish your soul as tribute. Now, shall we indulge ourselves? In the ecstasy of death, that is. I did like the little kind of look that they did for her. Even though, of course, because I played the Persona games, I've already seen Mother Harlot. I can imagine that freaking a lot of people out the first time they played it, if they'd never played any of the Shin Megami Tensei or Persona games before. But it don't work on me. I like that though. That was very funny and very creepy. Let us savor every minute of this orgy of the damned. Lightning. Interesting, so she got the first move. Right, let's see if we get luckier with the use of... So lightning is obviously out. Wind could be a weakness of hers, potentially. Maybe. But I'm expecting it to be more a case of just do as much damage as you can. Oh, but I hit the wrong move then. Then again, it could be useful actually. She might well have Mudo or something like that, so it might have been worth doing it. Oh! So she got 2 attacks, which is kind of consistent with what we've already seen, and had a very rapid attack, so Secunda is going to be very important. Yeah, use Tarakaja, so I've already got it in play. Now, the thing is, I just put all this in, and she might well block physical attacks, but there's only one way I'm going to find out, and that's by going for it. Yep, she repels physical attacks. So that's cost me a demon, which is very annoying. But now I know that, I'm going to summon Loki, because he's got all round. And he can give us Rakakaja as well. Right, you, in that case, because you're the one who uses lightning, you can be my healer. That's what you can do. As for you, try hitting her with Miraji Dime. That hit her and hurt her. Ah, so she used the Kunda. The fact that she keeps on using lightning and gets it reflected back at her is actually kind of useful. Now, I'm going to try Tornado just to see if it's any good. Oh, have you said that? I'm going to try this one more time. If she uses the Kaja, then that's going to mean it's not one to use, but it could still be kind of useful. For now, pass your turn. Yeah, this is how we're going to do this. This is going to be attritional. Rakakaja. And because she used that, it didn't actually do any effects on us. So, I'm going to try Secunda again. Pass turn. Deathlust. That might be because I cast Tetraja, so I'm going to cast that again. Keep the buffs coming. Now, I'm going to try Tornado. Wasn't a weakness, but it did damage to her. Yeah, I think that's where Tetraja's going to come in handy. For now, in that case... Because if he then passes his turn... Ah, so it's already in effect, so it's actually not a death move. I thought it was. That's okay, that's kind of useful. Okay, well that was bound to happen at some point. Oh, hang on. For some reason she just got 500 health back. And I don't know why. I don't know why she got 500 health back. Something there wasn't right. I don't know what it was. That's annoying. That's really annoying. What I'm probably going to have to do is I'm probably going to have to swap out Taki Mikazuchi because it's not really doing much use to me here. I can do that. I can summon I can summon somebody else in its place. Meanwhile, for you, I'm going to have to do it again. It's an expensive move, but I better do it. Meanwhile, try, because it's cheaper, use this as a test. Oh, hello. Now she's frozen. Does that mean she reflects physicals? I'm going to gamble on it. No, it actually hurts her. Right. Okay. Though oddly enough, she just got another 500 health back for doing that, so... Try my Buffalar again just to save your MP. Okay. Now you hit her with that as well. I'm going to use a life stone on myself, I think, for this one. You pass your turn for now. So if we can get a frozen. Yep, here we go. Faster! Wilder! This is where it could hurt. That's useful. That's cost her a turn. And she attacked the one of us who's actually strong against physical attacks. So that could have been a lot worse than it was. Right, meantime, I'm going to use a bead on... Okay! Actually, no, I'm not. I've got a better idea. I'm going to debuff her. because I can use a Kunanushi to use my diorama. Got enough MP. Saves us the hassle. Okay, try Glacial Blast again. Nope, not this time. That's good. That's not done me anything. Just in case I need to do anything, I'll have a chakra drop. Might as well pass your turn for now. It's just one of those, we might get lucky, we might not. We just got to keep going for it. If we can freeze her, then it gets the damage in. Might make her cast Dekaja and waste a turn. One of us has been silenced, unfortunately, which is a problem. And that's caused her to get some health back too with the Beast Roar. It's the constant draining of health is just irritating. But there's not much you can really do about it. You just gotta go, well... It's the way the game plays. You just gotta, like, you know, roll with the punches and hope for the best. Yeah, we should be okay for one more turn, so I'm not gonna use a healing move just yet. Let's say the key is if you can get her frozen, then you can do a shitload of damage. But again, it's getting her frozen, that's the tricky part. See, that's caused her to use one move. So to be fair, that's not too bad. And so there's not really much in the way of commentary to give here, it's just constantly keeping it going as best as possible. I mean, the good news is that we've got a decent position. Now she's using Dragon Eye, so I don't think she's going to keep low turns here. Okay. Right, that'll be the limit reached, I'm sure of it. Yeah, I've got enough for one more turn. See, that move, while annoying, doesn't really do anything to Loki, so it's kind of useful to have Loki in the party because it's strong against physical, magic and ailments, so it's just a useful strategy to have. I'm going to pass again, I'm going to gamble. And there she goes. Oh, nice one, quite a lot of levels up there, which is brilliant news. Now, I've got Javelin Rain. Physical damage to all flow. No, I'm going to say no. I don't want it. Meanwhile, Titania's leveled up, and she wants to talk to me. Go on then, what have you got to say?
That was quite a superb battle. You truly are the man I recognize as my master. I present this to you as a gift. I hope that you remain the same man you are now.
She gave me a Megidola Rock! Yes! Loki leveled up, which is awesome. And he wants to talk to me too. Go on then, mate, what's up? I need to be nice once in a while. You received a Discharm. That's a very useful item as well. And we've got the Menorah of Beauty by defeating Mother Harlot. And the good thing is, we're right near a fountain, so we'll be able to replenish all our health. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to very quickly go back to Shibuya. Purely so I can save my game. But now that I've found a fiend here, I'm going to go into the hospital again for the first time in ages. Because it'll be easy to get through it as well, let's be honest. It'll be easy to get through there. The enemies there should cause no problem at all. First of all, yep, let me revive Baidao Shingun. Which will be quite annoying, but hey-ho. It's almost bullying just going around punching pixies like that. It's not very cool of me. At some point I'll care. Yes, I'm going to leave the area. Oh, pardon me, I had a bit of a gassy moment building up then. I don't know if I suppressed it or not, so... You'll have to tell me what you heard. Hopefully you heard nothing. Because I'm trying not to be repulsive. So I can actually go back to the hospital just by going from here. But firstly, I'm going to quickly go to the Cathedral Shadows just so I can register my demons. So I wasn't expecting to fight Mother Harlot like that. That was a complete surprise. Totally caught me on the back foot. And you see we've got quite a lot of enemies which are all different to the ones we had. Yeah, it's okay to register them. That's good. And keep them going. Keep them building. So yeah, so there's a strategy for anyone who's likely to fight Mother Harlot. Make sure you got demons with you who know ice moves, because if she gets frozen, you can absolutely run suffer damage. Unfortunately for me, she wasn't getting frozen very often. There's not much you can really do when that happens. So we're going all the way back to the first dungeon we ever investigated. We're going back to the medical centre. Now, meanwhile, you hate work, do you, Avian? I can understand, to be fair. Who are you? Yet another demon after Magatsuhi? I'm still wondering why. Yeah, the reason I've come back here is I just have a feeling that there might be a demon, like, you know, one of the fiends hiding around here. And essentially I want to go explore him. Find out where the hell Thornius is. He's in hell. I killed him. Twice. I mean, I could use Estima here, but there's really not much point because the enemies are so weak. We'll be able to literally run through them. So I mean, that's just bullying. That's what that is. That is me literally bullying them. Because what I'm thinking is that where we fought Thornius... Yep, Yogi Park and Shibuya, we know that. Already been here before. That's not a big deal. Because I've only come back here because I wanted to just see if maybe around where we fought Thornius there might be another demon waiting, you know, another fiend. If there is, great. If not, we'll get out of here. Ah, right, yes, that's the ladder to the secret area. That's not where I wanted to go. So we do need to go through the stairs after all. Okay. And as you say, yeah, it is quite a little reward here, Avian. You're not wrong. But at the same time, it's so easy, I don't have to worry about it. Oh no! They got the attack on us, what are we gonna do? How about that? You know what I mean? It's just like... easy pickings. Yes, this is where we had the healing room and the save point. Might do a quick save here actually while I've got the chance just to make sure. Well, I always find that, Avon, anytime you like play a game and in your first area, the fights where you had to think and you had to adapt and use different strategies, and then you come back later and you literally just annihilated them. I always find that amusing. Well, we just missed an enemy, so it was like we actually had to go into a second turn. But it's like, for example, in Final Fantasy VII, when you return to Midgar in the second disc, if you choose to go into Midgar using the key to it, you can find enemies there, and they're so easy to kill. You're like, why did I ever struggle with these guys? And when you look at it, it's like, well, yeah, why? Why did I struggle? Oh, we got a chakra drop for fighting them, that's awesome. The door will not open. Right, so it looks like there's nothing here around where Thornius was. I thought there might have been, but apparently not. What a shame. Right, well, in that case then, we'll head back out to the world map. Yeah, you sometimes go back to punch him in the face because they gave you a hard time previously. I see. Shinjuku, Ginza, Ikebukuro, Asakusa. Then back around to Shinjuku. Right, Tokyo's a sphere now. Right, well, since I'm not finding any obvious solutions for where these demons are hiding, I'm going to actually start the tunnels of Yurakcho. And to do it, I'm going to quickly go back all this way to Shibuya and use the warp point. Because I can. But Bahamut, you say the world is round, shocker. Well, again, let's not forget, the Flat Earth Society claimed that they have millions of members all around the globe. Twitter account manager, you had one job. Just one. So I was only letting that play out because I was getting a swig of water. That's the only reason. Depends on the type of pancakes you're making, Queen. Not all pancakes are flat. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Just very quickly stand up for a moment. Won't be a sec. Yeah, Apologies for that, guys. Just need to very quickly stretch my legs for a second. Advantage of having a large open lounge. If I need to get up and walk around it, I can do. So it's all fine. Avian, you want crepes now? Well, who can blame you? Crepes are nice, they're lovely. That's the Jack Brothers. Sorry, guys. You might be the mascots, but I'm not showing any mercy. Yeah, that discussion of the king holding the pancake and saying it's flat like this reminds me quite a lot of Game of Thrones with Lady Arryn. The cheese will be served after the cakes. The cheese will be served when I want it served. I want it served now. It's an oblique spheroid. Am I happy now? No, Bahamut, I'm not happy. Because I'm me and I'm only happy when I've got lots of snacks, and I don't have snacks at the moment. And now they're using Warcry, which is annoying. Not enough to save them, but it's just annoying. Got an Onyx for it, so it's all pretty decent. It wasn't Lysarin. Who was it? What's the character's name? It's not Lysarin. It's oh god, one of the Tyrells. The old Tyrell, whatever. Was it Oleana? Oleana Tyrell? The Queen of Sass, who the only person who could keep up with her in terms of like lashing people with her tongue was Tywin Lannister. And whose fault? Don't start using logic, Queen. Don't do that. Don't be that viewer. The one who uses logic and truth to shoot me down. Let me have my moment in the sun. All 2 seconds of it. No, they'd say it was... it was. I think she was talking at one of her sons who was doing the serving. Yeah, the Queen of Thorns. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Sadly, the actress for her passed away recently. Unfortunately, like condolences to the family for that. She really was the Queen of Sass. There's those clips that you can find on YouTube where people have done for 10 minutes straight, like best ofs. And there's one where it's her roasting everyone for 5 minutes. It's a good watch, to be fair. There's some classic quips that I'd forgotten. Oh, hello. We're back in the darkness, are we? Pisaka, you're up. Oh, we start with loot. And we've got a muscle drink. Well, let's say loot's loot. I'm not going to complain. I prefer better loot than that, but I've seen worse. Like taking damage. Or having a boss fight. More loot. Ah, it's these guys. The ones that I fought in the Amala network. The ones that were quite annoying. Thank you. Dakini starts to speak to you. Wait, please, don't kill me. If you spare me, I'll tell you some useful information. If you're going to tell me to fuse demons by making random combinations, I'm going to come into this computer, rip off your arm, and beat you to death with the wet end. Talk.
When negotiating with a demon, are you just letting any member deal with it? Make sure you understand the demon's preference if you plan on seducing one. You don't have to worry about it all the time, but it's important to know which demon does what. Now, if you'd excuse me.
Well, that's not exactly useful information either, but it's better than the one I got previously. Got another medicine? That's the second medicine I picked up, and there's quite a lot of loot here. This makes me wonder if there's a problem. Obtain a bead. I'm happy with a bead. A bead is good. Oh, we've been attacked from behind by those annoying creatures. I can't remember if these guys block physical or not. Let's find out. They don't block it, but they seem to be quite strong against it. And because they're quite strong, I don't want to waste my time. Weakness is electricity, the null ice. Right, I mean I could switch out for Taki Mikazuchi, or I could see how Miragidine does against them. Yeah, that'll be enough to help us finish them off, I think. Hey, Bahamut, laugh all you want, but she listened. She told me something useful. She didn't tell me something I already knew. So, yeah, it's on par with a demon. If you were to beat a demon, hit it really hard. It's not quite far off useless advice, but it's not far. It's not far north of it. I know what you mean. Right, what's in this one? About a fight. It had to happen. Oh, it's lower. I remember you. I first saw them, ironically, in Persona 5 Royal. Their weakness is light, they null dark, curse, and nerve. And they have a lot of death spells. So, with that in mind, I need to use Tetraja here. I'm not going to mess around here. All stats decreased. Oh, one's using last resort, for fuck's sake. Oh, not again. Come on, knock it off. That move is so annoying. That move is one of the most annoying moves there is, because there's no real... There's no defense for it. And there's no actual sense of what you can do with it. You just have to take it on the chin. It's so annoying. But hey, it killed them, so I can't mock it too much. They all died. I didn't have to kill them, so it could have been much worse. Right, okay. Oh, and there goes the light. Can't see what we're doing anymore. So let's try that again. Pisaka, that's you. You're up. Yeah, use light armor, please. That'll do nicely. Thank you. Yeah, it did invoke the spirit of the kamikaze, but again, fortuitously we got away with it. Oh, not you guys. I've not got time for this crap. Right, I'm pretty sure... I don't think they null force. Hurt them, but didn't do a lot. Because what I'm actually going to do is go back to Ginza. I remember that they null ice, I think. That's useful. 2 turns wasted. Yeah, that could have gone worse than it did. That could have gone a lot worse. Okay. Oh, low key. To be fair, they missed 2, so it could have been worse, but it's still annoying. Bye-bye. I'll level up for a Kunanushi. Okay, what do you want to say to me? This would must undoubtedly be a waste to discard. Threw something at you. It'd be a waste to discard it. And she threw a smoke ball at me. That's not bad actually, it's kind of useful. Smoke balls are alright. Right, so this side of the stairs contains nothing else that we can do. So, before I take on the other side of the stairs and actually go deeper into the dungeon, I'm going to go back to Ginza and use the fountain. Yes, it's cheesy. Yes, it's cheap. But it works. And because it works, I'm going to use it. And when I'm done, I'm going to cast a Stoma, and I'm going to use... Oh, hello. What do they want? Hey there, big boy. Do you have a spare chakra drop I can have? I suppose. You're pretty useful. Let me tell you something good. Oh, same deal as before. What a waste of my fucking time. And the waste of a chakra drop too. Yeah, Queen, that's a fair point. She threw the smoke ball, but it didn't actually blow up in my face and blind me. It could have been worse then. You're not wrong. And Bahamut, I agree. MP is your friend. Not as much as debuffs, though. In this game, debuffs are your biggest friend. Now, I'm going to very quickly put a Kunanushi out on my party. Not because I'm planning to fight, but because we're in the older world, I might as well take advantage of using the Stoma, because I'm going to go and replenish my MP anyway. Queen Marb has Lucky Find. And she's found me a Bead of Life. So, I might be able to replenish some useful items just by walking around. So here's a really cheap top tip for anyone playing this game. Camp by a point where you can get the Fountain of Life. And simply walk with a Stoma active. And you do indeed need you need debuffs. You need MP to use them. I'm going to get my words out eventually, Queen. But I will say this: if you've used Secunda enough times to take down the enemy's attack, you'll have time to use items to get your MP back for free, as was proven in the battle against the last fiend. I don't know, did you see the last battle with the fiend that we had, Bahamut? If we didn't, I don't want to spoil which one it was. It was an interesting fight, actually. I kind of liked it. At first, it was really grindy and I wasn't getting anywhere, and then I used a certain move and it started to change the tempo. But it was still based on luck, which is annoying, but at the same time, something you can at least work with. You can at least engineer your luck by trying. Well, see, the piece that I've got, I bought from the Shady Broker in the Amala network, and worth every penny considering the spells. Because, of course, you can also use Pisaka to get these spells onto other personas. Oh, we've got 3 we've got 3 Pyro Jacks and 2 Jack Throsts. I am not in the mood. Ah, cool, so you did see it, Bahamut. Yeah, I'd say, fighting Queen Marb, I wasn't expecting to fight her. I've always liked the design of Queen Marb. Not Queen Marb, sorry. Mother Harlot. Queen Marb was who had in my party. Yeah, I thought the demon I evolved twice. That was the plot twist, people. I've always liked the design of Mother Harlot. I've always thought it was really, really cool. Right, so now that I've got access to that, I'm going to quickly take advantage and use a save point here too. Let's say I need to find out where the other 3 flying horsemen are. That's the only thing. That's the thing, you know. They say you should never run a joke into the ground, Bahamut, and that's the danger with that kind of thing. Seeing that particular moment made me love it, but at the same time I was afraid it'd become a meme, and everyone use it everywhere. And obviously, it's far too tempting to use it all the time. So by giving it on the back burner as resting it would have been quite cool. I agree, Bahamut, a heal all button would have made it a bit easier, wouldn't it? Again, a bit like in Persona 2, Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment, when you go to Trish's Fountain, and you can literally just choose to make sure everyone's healed. So, I'm going to try the same trick again. See if I can get any more unusual items found on the world map. Because while we have found a lot of pearls and beads of life, I have in the past had Queen Mab find really good stuff as well. But obviously it's rare. He says when she finds a diamond. That's rare. And yes, Bahamut, I'm lucky. Absolutely timing. You're not wrong, Queen. Speaking of Queen, what's Queen Marv found now? A muscle drink. I'll take it. Muscle drinks aren't bad. They're not exactly what I need, but I'll have them anyway. Right, time to switch my party around again. Demons grow restless in my presence. I'd grow restless in my presence too. Yeah, absolutely, there, Bahamut. Always on the lookout for them, they're her best friend. I've never understood where that phrase has come from. But then again, it's expensive, so I suppose people like it purely for the expense. Oh, they were lit up. I don't remember this. I don't remember using the light spell. And this is a new area I've not explored. Curious. Okay, let's have a look here. If you go straight forward, you'll reach the diet building. Right, so the diet building is this way. Okay. Oh, Shikio. Oh, what does he want? I pray thee answer my question. As this world is filled with blissful harmony, slothful laziness begins to overflow. Dost thou enjoyest both the happy and sad moments beneath the uncaring sky? I feel great strength in thy will. I ask thee, I will gladly help thee. Wilt thou take me with thee? I shall do all I can to lead thee to safety. I am called Shiki-Oji of the Brute bloodline. I will vanquish thine enemies. I'm not going to say no to having a Shiki-Oji. Going for his skills then. He's in here. 420. Has Stun Needle, Mamadoon and Dikaja, which is awesome. Stats-wise, he has what? Very high magic. Shiki-Oji, high magic? That's different. Null's physical, so it repels light and dark too. So if I find there's an enemy that doesn't use fire attacks, I can always bring him in as a tank persona. Which is awesome. Ah, yes, so diamonds are for wedding rings, and that's why. Whereas you're a bit more straightforward, Queen. Simple and a nice plain silver band if you ever decided to get married. And it's a big fuck no at the moment. I could never find anyone to put up with me. That's the thing. You know, there's no way that anyone in the world would ever have the patience to live with me. Friends have tried and I've become their enemies. It just doesn't work. Yeah, Paper Shogun go. Indeed, the Paper Shogun's joined us. Yeah, so I just saw a human woman. She was headed for Kasumigaseki. She was creepy, like she was possessed by something. She was hot, though. I'm guessing you saw Chiaki then. Oh no, I said that. It could have been Yuko, now I think about it, because she was acting like she was possessed, wasn't she? Yeah, but whenever I think of Yuko now, I always think of that moment with the culture celebration. Let me explain. Speaking of Shikioji, if I get rid of one of these, I might be able to talk to the other one by pleading. In fact, I might try that by passing my turn. Worst case scenario is that I'll lose one turn. Thou desirest riches? Comply with my desire. Give me 1250 maka. Oh, wearisome robber baron, nay, 'tis not enough. I require 790 maka. 'Tis good. I shall give thee my riches. And then he's give me 3,000 maka. Give me 1,700 maka. Okay. How about I give you 3,000? If you want to. You're like me, Queen. You got your own stuff to get through first. Oh, not these guys again. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna have to analyse them again and find out exactly if they have any weaknesses. Or that I can use. That's the key point. Electric. Will do null ice and the strongest physical, but fire will do damage. I can't be bothered. I'm gonna try and retreat. I can't be arsed. Now, I can't remember. Did I cast a Stoma? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, so they're enemies that I can't dodge, unfortunately. Ooh. Creepy cave. Amateur prospectors are looking for buried treasure around these parts. After years of poking around, I finally located the treasure right here, but the earth here is as hard as rock turtle with frostbite. So I can't dig. You dig? You got demons with you? Who dog it? Could you spare one of my demons of yours? If you do, I promise to split the treasure with you. Come on, let me have a demon. You want one of my demons? Absolutely not. I see. Well, I won't give up. Come back if you change your mind. I'll still be here. Yeah, I'll come back sometime, right? But I'm not doing it with that. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to deliberately buy a party of cheap, shitty demons. And offer them. Like, I'll get some of the ones I used right at the start of the game. Yeah, you said treasure though, Bahamut, but here's the thing. I don't trust this game to give good treasure for that. I expect it to be something like, I don't know, a bead or a life stone. I'm not sacrificing a demon for loot. It's not happening. So far, all the humans and the souls have been dicks. The demons have been my best friends. I am not sacrificing demons for that. It's not happening. You say broom lady. Exactly, that's what I need to do. I'm going to look up... I get the feeling that might well be worth doing. But if it is, I want to do a cheat. Well, it's not even a cheat. It's an exploit. I remember back in the days of Breath of Fire 3 on the PlayStation 1, there was a master you could get. And what you'd do is essentially... It'd say he'll be your master if you give him all your money. So I'd go to the shop and spend practically everything I had. Oh, hello. I've actually got a main tunnel link here. Oh, wow, okay. So the Yurakcho Tunnel allows me to go anywhere I want. That's useful to know. I can actually go into the Amala network. Ah, it's lower again. Oh, no. So it's debilitate. That's the move. And they've used it twice. Right, luckily I've got Dekaja. No, Dekunda even, sorry. So I can use it to get around it. Oh, I didn't mean to pass my turn. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. It's done now. That's what you get for casting Dekunda. Hey you, it's dangerous up ahead. It's a maze in there. Plus there are steep slopes. You'll slide right down to the bottom. If you jump in unprepared, you might die of starvation or worse. I hear the word maze. I get flashbacks to some really bad dungeons. Actually, no, I tell a lie. I get flashbacks to Puzzle Boy. Now, there's a ladder here. Let's descend the ladder instead. Obtain 2 life stones, which is good. Nice, relaxing, soothing music here. Why they laugh when they die, I don't know. I don't understand that. It won't... Oh, ah, right. Who's much scarier than Pharos? Lower? Do another quick save. So I'm just trying to think where else in the network these guys could be, because they're not in Yoyogi Park, they're not in Mifunashiro. They're unlikely to be in... I'm not tempted to go to... I'm not tempted to go back to Ikebukuro again and do another quick check. Oh, Puzzle Boy is more scary, yes. Yeah, that's true. Puzzle Boy is very, very much more scary. You're not wrong. Now, I don't want to just randomly choose places in the dark for you all. That'd be a very boring stream. So I'm going to see exactly what happens here. Ah, yes, so there's the steep slope that takes you straight down. And then you're into the maze. Okay. So there's a door here. Oh, and the light was snuffed out, and the demons grow restless at my presence, do they? Well, quite frankly, I don't want to be dealing with that, so I will have you. And I will have you. Oh, and look what I've just found. If I'm not mistaken... Yep, I was right. Well, so much for not being prepared, eh? You'll get lost down there, will ya? Oh, it's the return of Kai-1. But the thing is, I know what's happened here. It's because Loa's there. That's the only reason we're fighting them. Too bad. So sad. Bye-bye. And Kaiwan, that's for all those levers you were pulling ages ago. This is my revenge. Right, well now that I've found a way to get back here for a save point, we can carry on exploring these tunnels. We might as well. I really wanted that to finish one of them. Too bad. You're still alive? Let's talk to you. I've already read his lines before. So he now wants 1170 Maka and wants a chakra drop. And it's going to give me what? 2000 Maka. Losing the chakra drop's not so great, but we doubled our money payout, so I suppose that's kind of good. I suppose. Right, so down the tunnel again. This time we'll go to the left. And that's led us to another way down. Okay. So what awaits down here then? Nothing in there to start with. Okay. Multiple doors, multiple routes. Ah, so another slide down area. Oh, not these guys. Oh, I'm not in the mood for this. I am not in the fucking mood. Try negotiating with it. Yes, I can pay you. Oh, for God's sake, you want my beads as well, you cheeky fuck. Well, you gave me 3,500 Maka, so it's not too bad. And no worries, pal. I'm going to say you're off for dinner, you're going to enjoy it. You say enjoy times in a deep dark cave. I'm going to map a few areas out firstly before I start getting risky. Oddly enough, the music here reminds me of Mirror's Edge. The video game Mirror's Edge had this kind of like almost psychopop kind of music. Reminds me of that. That's a game I should let's play sometime. I didn't want to do that. I accidentally pressed triangle. I didn't mean to do it, but I accidentally pressed it. There they go. They're out. And there's another ladder down. So we've got the two actual slopes, and I'm guessing these doors aren't going to open from this side, if I'm not mistaken. No, it is. Okay, I'm surprised at that. I didn't expect that to work. So if I ever the thing is, if I ever let's played Mirror's Edge, it'd be a one-shot stream. It would be one shot. Because the game is relatively short. Yeah, I would say if you're gonna play like the Far Cry 3 let's play, go for it, because I think it'd be cool. I mean, Far Cry 6 has only recently come out, and I'd still know that the third Far Cry is absolutely adored. because of, I say, mainly because of one of its main antagonists, but the setting of the game is great. I know a lot of people also like Far Cry 4, from what I understand. But again, similar vibe, because I understand that Pagan Min is a very, very popular, like, character, from what I understand. Ah, so that's where one of the slide shoots comes from. Okay. Is that an empty room? Looks like it might be. That's a bit disappointing. And it won't open from that side. Right, okay. So that's obviously the furthest slope point that we can't use. So we need to go to the slope point to the right hand side. Oh, not these guys again. I really can't be arsed. I really cannot be bothered. So, I'm not going to. It's not that I can't fight them, I just can't be arsed. Ah, so yeah, you have problems with Far Cry 4 because of the controls. I can understand that because when games change what the fundamental system is, it can make life very awkward to deal with. I understand that completely. I mean, I do know that in that game, the 4 Far Cry, there's actually a very quick ending you can trigger, where all you have to do is literally stand still. Oh, come on! I'm not wasting another Miragidine on him. I'm not wasting it. I'm not wasting a Miragidine. I'm refusing to waste it. If this is the only way I can hurt these guys, I'm doing it the simple way. I'm not wasting it. Go on, get fucked. Get off my fucking game. Say enemies like this, they're not hard, they're just annoying, and I hate really annoying ones like that. It makes me wonder though, if it's also in Far Cry 5, maybe there's is there an ending like that in 3, I wonder? Might be, there might not be, I don't know. I'm gonna go back to use the Fountain of Life. Yeah, so I need to use the right-hand shoot here for this one. Oh, there go the lights. And enemies grow restless at my presence. Excuse me, Pisaka. You needed to do more things for me. Thank you. That's great. Ah, so 3 only had 2 endings. Fair enough, Queen. You're more the expert on it than me. I say I don't mind challenging enemies in RPGs, but what I really don't like is when you get 3 really tanky enemies together. So apparently in 5 the good ending is to not play it. Well, there's a reason for people not to buy the game then. That's all I've got to say to that. I'm going to go and replenish all my MP, so I'm not wasting it. I'm going to get through this battle as quick as I can. I don't care. My booth dying. Kill them. Finish them. I don't care. Get out of here. Get lost. The thing is, Shikioji is level 54. My Demi-Fiend is level 68. So they shouldn't be attacking me. Because my party are like higher levels than them. When the storm is in effect, unless Akuna Nushi. Is that the reason? Because of Akuna Nushi? I wonder. Out of curiosity, let's summon in her place Baidao Shingen. No, don't make a difference. Unless... level 55. Well, so you can actually customise the player, but unfortunately it kind of ruins it with the way the endings are. That's a real shame. Didn't Mass Effect 3 do that once? Too soon! So it's cool being able to play a female character, because again, not enough games do that as an option, in my opinion. Say, I've always found it amusing when you see a lot of people talking about female characters, and how there's a lot of tropes to them. And I'm just naming characters I'm like Jill Valentine, Faith Connors, Lara Croft. I don't understand, or Claire Redfield. You know, I'm thinking, since when were these all tropish? I've never understood it. Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm looking at these characters, I'm like, I don't get it. Why does everyone seem to believe that they're always trope weak characters? I've never understood it. Mass Effect 3 endings were just trash garbage. Ouch. Savage. Absolute savage. Okay, what's down here then? Well, it's definitely another area, and if I'm not mistaken, this should allow that door to open. But as I thought, it doesn't open from that side. Right, okay. Well, at least now I've got a complete map to at least refer to, so that's good. Now, intriguingly, fights have got rarer, but not impossible. Right, Loki, you're going to be casting Dekaja here. Not Dekaja, sorry, Dekunda. 3 sets of Debilitate, I'm not taking. Level 53. See, again, they are lower level than us, so they shouldn't be attacking us. I'm not saying they should be running away, but they shouldn't be attacking us when the storm is active, because they're much lower level. Oh. What the fuck did you do that for, you fucking idiot? You had one job! That's so infuriating when they miss for no sodding reason, especially when they're so high a level compared to the opposition. Normally when you're that higher level difference, your misses are rare, and I mean very rare. I've actually examined this enemy to the right. It looks like a different version. Yes, Vitala. I don't think it was the same enemy. Right, level 63. That explains why they're attacking us. I don't mind that. And their weaknesses are darkness. Oh, no, they repel dark, sorry. But their weaknesses are light and electric. Now that I think about it, I think this is a light spell. Yeah, it is. In fact, they're all weak against it. Oh, right, that's useful. The only problem with that move is it's very expensive to cast. But suppose for a fight like that, it's worth casting it. So it's something to keep in the tank for sure. So I don't remember Vitala looking quite like that from my past experiences in other games. And well, I say other games in the series. This is my first SMT game, so maybe I'm comparing it unfairly to a different franchise. And oddly enough, that reminds me actually, there's been a lot of critique going around about the website IGN at the moment, because they've essentially reviewed SMT5, and obviously, as we're aware, SMT5 is an SMT game, and apparently in their review, they've been saying that the game doesn't have the charm of Persona 5. As if they're comparing it to Persona 5. Which is odd, because it's not the same series, so you can't expect it to be the same. And to do so is unreasonable. That'd be like expecting Final Fantasy to be the same as Breath of Fire. Because they are fundamentally different games. Oh, we've got another save point here. It's one of the lower level ones, but we've got it. So that's useful. So it's got to the point now where with this review about SMT5, anytime they've got any articles up, people are just saying as a joke, yeah, but it's not got the charm of Persona 5. Even if the article's nothing to do with RPGs. They're saying it just to annoy them. Oh! Okay. We've fallen through the floor. That won't open from this side, which is inconvenient. Yeah, so I'd say the backlash is well earned. Because at the end of the day, it's funny though, because like Larry Bundy Jr. once said, you can't spell ignorant without IGN. Is it a cheap shot? Maybe. Does that make it wrong? Absolutely not. Ooh. We've got a Megiddo rock for that, so it's not too bad. Yes, go on, let's see what happens. And the warm light. The party fully recovered. Awesome, we got a full heal. Is this a fight? No, we got a Soma droplet, which is amazing. Soma droplets are good. Right, I've got to decide which way to go. Ah, yes, that's the one that wouldn't open from that side. I just realised that, so that's fine. That's okay. So where does this take us? To another long corridor that's empty. And then a ladder. Hey, we found a way out. I say prematurely, because there might be a pitfall waiting for me. Dead end by the looks of it. And then what appears to be a route. Ah, it's the Vitals again. Let's just East End thug them. Nah, it's not really powerful enough to trouble me. And another ladder. Okay. Yep, nothing here, so let's keep moving. Ah, that's a slide down, so I don't want to go down there if I can avoid it. That won't open from the side, so that's not that helpful. I'm not bothering with those blue enemies. Those blue enemies do not provide enough of a reward for fighting them. The experience is not good enough and they're too tanky. I'm not wasting my MP on them. If I can run away from them, I'm running away. I'm not wasting my time. Ah, right, okay. So that's the way I fell down, I think. So in this case, I do want to go forward to the centre here after all. Except I can't because I've just gone through a door that shuts behind you can't open. That's annoying. Alright, it's expensive, but I'm going to spend it. There we go. Get out of here. Thank you. So I've got no choice but to either walk back to the save point and finish, but it's too early to do that because I'm not going off just yet. So I'm going to try one more time down this way. We've got 3 Vitalas. Yeah. Not ideal, to say the least. Yeah, to be fair to Baido Shingun actually has quite a lot of MP, so I'm going to try it one more time. It's definitely hurt them. Yeah, that's fine. We'll finish them now. A chakra drop and a life stone. Life stones aren't that important, but chakra drops are. Speaking of life stones, I've got 99 of them, so let's use them. Another area that's not been explored. Okay, this is good news. Right, there's a slope downwards. There's an actual door route. Sorry guys, I couldn't stop that one. That's why I leaned as far away from the mic as I could. You probably still heard it because it was quite a loud one. Right, I'm going to gamble. Yep, it won't open from this side. I had a feeling that was going to happen. There's another shoot route. I'm just like not wasting my time fighting them. They're just too tanky and too annoying. They are not worth my time. What's behind this door then? It's... oh, dead end. A total, utter dead end. How infuriating. Right, in that case then, I think the only way is down. So I'm going to try going down from this direction. And it's brought us... Oh, hello. It's brought us to a treasure pot we can Mexican hat dance around. Let's say too tanky, too annoying, too unrewarding. So what's going to wait inside the silver chest? Here we go. The Mexican hat dance is on, people. We have got a bead of life. Not bad. Considering that I've had them found at random by my Queen Marb. I've not gone sideways. Yep, I had a feeling we'd drop down here. And it's a route we've already explored. Yep, that'll do. Nice one. That one did the honourable thing and ran away. I'm fine with that. I'd rather they run away than use annoying moves that you can't really defend, that are of no benefit to them because it also kills them. I don't see the point in it, it's really frustrating. So having them use a move that's not like that, I'm more than happy to carry on with. It's not a big deal. So it seems that this way only yields treasure. That's a very dead end, so there's got to be somewhere else I'm looking for. Oh, it's these guys again. If I can make my way back to the top area, I can restore everyone's MP, which would be great. So I say that much for it, the experience is good. When we get the right fights, they're nice and simple. Get the wrong fight though, they're a pain. Oh, another Kaiwan. That's annoying. And then another Kaiwan. Well, this will help us for experience. Wow, well, as I say, we're racking up the experience here. He's run away. I'm not having this, no way. Yeah, 1500 experience because of that. Because they just wouldn't stop. Baido Shingun has leveled up. And he says, oh no, attempted to change a skill. I'm gambling, here we go. Anti-Dark changed to Mischief. To be fair, that's not so bad because he naturally nulls that, I believe. He naturally nulls like Dark, I believe. Let me just quickly double check. Yeah, see, nulls light and dark, so anti-dark isn't that much use, to be fair. So I got the best result for that, really, getting Mischief. It's not so bad. The fact that I've got Loki in my party who's got, like, the Mischief boost makes it kind of redundant, but at the same time, it's not such a big deal. Right, so the issue I've got here is I think I've pretty much visited every area I can reach, unless there's a way down to B6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go back through the doors to the left, and I'm going to take advantage of the warp point to be able to bring it back. I've also noticed that Baido Shingu, I think he's got a skill which is giving him MP as he goes back, as he goes carrying on the map. Because he's now back to 252 all of a sudden. And if that's the case, yeah, he gets MP recovery after battle. So that's kind of useful. Bit like a variation of the skill Cool Breeze that you get in Persona, where it gives you 8% of your HP and SP back. I'm assuming this does something similar, but it's MP only. And if that's the case, that's not so bad. But I'm going to return to the tunnel because I get the feel if I carry on too much down there, I'm going to be there all night. So what I'm going to do is take care of the Amala link, and I'm going to quickly go back to Asakusa. So I can take advantage of the Cathedral Shadows, the fountain, and I might even take a walk on the world map up that way. But before I do, I've just remembered something. We're 180,000 Maka now, so that's kind of cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly check. So I'm looking at my compendium now. I've only got 28%. I've not been anywhere near it for fusion. But you can see I can now get Matador if I want to. Meanwhile, what does Shikioji get me in terms of fusion? Aside from using Dominion to get Matador, see, I can now fuse Kali. I don't know if I've got Kali. Now I think about it. I might have already fused her, I better double check. I'm one level away from being able to fuse Nyx, who look pretty damn powerful from what I remember. And then there's Throne too, with Kukafalin, which is a nice persona. So I get the feeling I've already fused her. I'm sure I have. I'll have to check. If I haven't, then I will do. No, I haven't. I've not fused her. Right, what I should do here then is quickly run around so I can get closer to the midnight and I can start sacrifice demoning. That's what I should do. If demons grow restless in my presence, I can take advantage of this by using Pisaka. Thank you. I apologise for the Mexican hat dance people, but I want to get the day as close as possible to the full. When I get it at full, the actual fusion process will be a lot more powerful. You can sacrifice demon, which gets you more skills and better stats. Now, with Kali being level 67, there's a chance I can get one close to the Demi-Fiend's level at 69, which would be better than having a default one. Well, we had to get an enemy at some point. Oh, Sapana fled. I'm a bit surprised that the Sapana fled the battlefield. Oh, there we go. There's the full moon. Okay. It was Shikioji and Baido Shinjun. So if I quickly go to the registration, actually, I'll just re-register them again, because I've only just got some experience for them. And then by viewing, yep, so Baido's going to cost me 51,000 to bring back, which is quite a lot of Maka. but I can afford it. So with that in mind... No, I'm not using Queen Mab. I can use Takemikazuchi, I can use Akuna Nushi, I can use Kukafalin, and I can use Shikioji. So that's interesting. With Shikioji... Oh, I can make Odin. With Loki. Ooh. He has Bufudine and Agidine as regular moves. Wow. Then I could give him... Got 5 slots to fill. So I could give him Tarakaja, Dekunda, Rakakaja, Charisma, and Mischief. And I just had to pay to bring back Loki and Baido Shinjun, which won't be cheap, but will be worth it, especially if I can use a Sacrifice Demon. Level 69 is the maximum I can go to, and disappointingly, none of them will take him up. That's so frustrating. I mean, look at that. If I use Kukafalin, it'll go up to level 77. It goes so high. But the problem I've got is that none of the demons will go any higher. That's so annoying. One of the things I do remember being told is it's worth fusing... but that also tells me if I tried to do Shikioji with the same kind of thing, like, you know, Dekunda and Tarakaja and Rakakaja or whatever it is. Or Deikaja even. Even if I wanted to make Kali stronger, yeah, I've got the same problem. I could make these a lot stronger with the right demon fusion. I really would. It would be good to have Odin, because if I made Odin, nulls ice and light, weak against force, but has really useful spells. And also, look at that strength and magic stat. That is brutally high. Really high. But it's like if I offered a sacrifice, say for example I went for Akuninushi, it'd go up to the mid 500s, and look at the stat boost. But there's one problem, I'm 5 levels too low. Right. I think grinding's involved here. I think I need to do some grinding. I'm not going to fuse a demon when I could get one that much stronger with that better stats. I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. And to do it, I'm going to need to do some grinding. And that's something I'm going to look to do offline. So, we've got a little bit of time left before the end of the stream. So, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to take another quick look around this Yurakucho Tunnel. Because again, the Odin I would have got would have given me some fantastic skills. Definitely. I say there is another advantage to grinding as well. I could potentially get some more items and cash, and with the cash, be able to bring these demons back from my compendium. Right, we've only just gone into a full section, so we're going to have to cast again quite quickly. Oh, well, that's already in effect, so that's useful. So it's just a light spell. So we went down this way first. And then we're going to go right and down, I believe. Yep, that's right. I was correct. Oh, no, that's the way up. I've gone the wrong sodding way. Oh well, it happens. Oh, and then the door won't open from that side. Oh, just to annoy me. Stealing life isn't the issue, it's the fact that it took away their MP. That's what annoyed me about that fight. But it gave us a chakra drop at least, so it could have been worse. because I've not got a Kunanushi, I don't have Miragidine. And because I don't have Miragidine, it's pointless fighting Shikioji. So yes, I will hopefully be in a position to start fusing some higher level demons, and again I think part of it is going to be getting the Demi-Fiend up to some decent level. A chakra drop and a bead. Oh, and Peace Sucker's leveled up, which is cool. Because I've got 99 of them, might as well use them. Might as well. Right. I'm going to try the left-hand one, because I didn't go down that chute. It suggested that I come down an area I've already filled out, but I might as well check it anyway. Just in case it is somewhere new. And it is not, by the looks of it. Oh. The light was snuffed out in the darkness, and demons grow very, very wary of my presence. So then, let's see if Astoma and Lightoma can help. Yeah, I was thinking that might happen. The door won't open from that side. That was a dead-end room. I said the low-res stalactites they got in these tunnels are hilarious. It's like, obviously it's a HD remaster, and it has been fully aspect ratioed. But things like that have not been cleaned up. And I just find it amusing. As for why I'm running away from those enemies, because they're far too tanky and they don't give you much in the way of experience from my playing the game. So I'd rather run away, save my MP, take it nice and easy. I still find it annoying that SMT 5, it seems, is going to be an exclusive for now to Nintendo Switch. But hopefully we'll see it multi-platform at some point, because I would like to play it. But for now, when I'm done with this game, which is who knows when, I'm hoping to do Shin Megami Tensei Synchronicity Prologue as a Let's Play. Something a bit different, a bit more relaxed. Well, not really. It's a Metroidvania, it can't be that relaxing. Yep, so we're back at the top level I thought we might be. So we're going to take full advantage, get ourselves into this area, and then try and find a way through if possible. If not, we will be revisiting here on the next stream, which is going to be on the Thursday, and it is going to be at 8 PM GMT. I'm deliberately making sure I'm giving you the right day this time, people. I don't want to mislead you. Oh. I mean, I could summon in a Kunanushi and fight them, but I don't see the point. Not right now. It is something to do when I've got a bit more time available. What's got you laughing in the comments, Queen? Well, what's set you off? I'm not auto-attacking because I don't want to be dealing with this crap. I want Vitala out of the way. That's fine. You guys want to run away, you guys run away. I'm okay with that. Do you guys want to embrace my approach of run away? Then run away. Okay, I'm going to try the right-hand side one. Ah! Yes, you're laughing at me giving the correct date. Loot? Okay, I got a bead. I wasn't expecting to find a bead down here. I'm not complaining. I'm happy about finding a bead. But the issue I've got now is there anywhere else to go? Because I know if I go through there, I'm going to get stuck because it's a door that only opens one way. Because look, yeah, you can see there's only one line on the map. So that only opens in one direction. So this is as a ladder. Where's it going to take us? That's the question. I say there are times that I feel like I've got the memory of a sieve. Except it wouldn't be fair on the sieve to compare its memory to me. And well, we've managed to find a save point. I forgot about this save point being here. So we're pretty much bang on 3 hours. And that's normally the kind of time frame we look to play at in terms of getting ourselves into the game and essentially having some fun for the remainder of the stream. So with that in mind, we are going to be back in 2 nights' time on the Thursday at 8 PM BST. Not BST, sorry, GMT. British Summertime has officially ended. See, I still can get things wrong, can't I? We're going to be here to try and get through Yurakucho's Tunnel, get to the Diet Building, and maybe also find the other 3 horsemen that are somewhere in the building, somewhere in the world, in order to get the menorahs and go deeper into the Amala network. But that is all coming up in a few nights' time. So, I've been Swishbone, you've all been amazing, and I'd like to say thank you very, very, very much for watching. And good night.